Hello, 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 and welcome to another thrilling episode of Prog Review. It's Portico Quartet, isn't it? And a new one, Hidden Streams. It's even got the year. I think you can see that year on it, so I know exactly what's going on. This is their, is it their? Because like the last thing wasn't an album, so this is their 5th studio album, because the last thing they brought out wasn't an album, it was a companion album to the 4th album. I get confused. This came out a couple of weeks ago now, but it took ages for Banquet Records to get it to me for some reason. It's the post, I think it was the postman. He was walking really slowly. For those of you who don't pay attention, Portico Quartet are a kind of a do I use the jazz word? They're kind of a electronic jazz band. I don't know. Originally, they used the pan drum or the hang drum or the hand drum or the slot drum or whatever you want to call it. That was one of the predominant features of their sound, and they've experimented over the years. They kind of broke up and reformed as Portico, as a 3-piece, and they went into electronic, kind of electronic pop. Wasn't to my taste, I didn't get it, but they went out from doing this very organic, acousticy, because it got play upright bass and saxophone, and we moved out from that, ditched all the tunes and went to more of this electronica area. And we saw a bit of that on Art in the Age of Automation, the previous album, which was released in 2017, and then they're back with this one. And oh god, I mean, I've listened to it a lot. It's a funny record because I've played it a lot and I like it, but it's really kind of ephemeral. It's like fog, it's like mist, it's just not there. It's there, but it's not there. And I mean that in the nicest way. Because this is, they've gone again, they've gone a bit more left. So we don't have like tunes. There's stuff going on. There's lots of textures and there's lots of great, music happening. But I just kind of let it wash over me. This one is like a warm bath. I put it on and I enjoy it and I listen to it and I enjoy the journey. But again, records I really like, I often have a very, very hard time talking about. So I'm just going to wing it and talk about this edition. This is the vinyl, obviously, but this, look, it's the Dinked edition, whatever that means, and it's number 400 and I think that's 13 out of 500. And they do these things. They're like special editions. Not just on. It's not just their label, but they a multitude of different artists gets these. I think it's like a monthly thing. And this time around, I've just noticed. Oh, that's the poster in there. What we got is we also got a poster for the boudoir, so we can put it up on the wall. And you can impress. Look, look at that. That's good, isn't it? It's double-sided as well. Cool. Put it on the wall. See, I think I was holding it upside down then. Not anybody noticed. So you get a poster. Ooh. What else do you get down? You get the sleeve, which again I've got to be careful how I hold it because they put the letter in there and then. Was it that way around? And they put a letter in that way, and then then the record falls out. But the record is in this glorious, and again, it's a lovely turquoise or aquamarine. I don't know what you look. If I can get that to go in the middle, look, and it'll look really clever. Ooh, look at that! Ooh, it's like an eclipse. So yeah, that was a thing. It was nice to get. I mean, there is a standard black vinyl edition. You also get a download card as well. Must have fell out. Must be on the sofa. So it gives me a chance to waste some time talking about this record, because yeah, it's more of the same but different, if that makes sense. You know, you still got the same, you know, combination of bass, saxes, hang drum, electronic percussion, drums, you know, as well. And it's they've really refined the sound though. They don't. It's not. You know, I wouldn't say it's meandering, and I think it's very distilled. It's very distilled. It's very, you know, even though it is borderline on ambient, it really is. And some of it, there was one of the tracks, I did mark it, Memory Palace, which is only 1 minute 32, but it's a piano keyboard led piece. You know, we did Minecraft soundtrack. Could be on Minecraft, I think. So yeah, they've done a couple of videos out there. I think Signals in the Dusk is one of them, and Offset might be another. Sorry, I should have made notes. Very unprofessional. But do go and check that out. And I love how I've on the download it says unknown genre, because yeah, it straddles, like I say, the jazz, ambient, minimalism. Just a whiff of electronica. I'm glad they've kind of cut that back a bit, because I didn't really feel it was. Oh, it just didn't work. Didn't work for me. I'm sure it worked for other people, but it's always good to see them moving into, you know, into different areas. And this is a very, like I say, very good album. Very good. A lot of people who watch this won't like it, and that's fine. But, you know, if you're a fan of the Portico Quartet, or you like I say, it's kind of, you know, it's very wide music. It's, you know, very expansive, you know, immersive album. So if you like that kind of stuff, you know, and it's wholly instrumental again, I think you'll like this. I liked it. Again, I wasn't sure if, you know, again, you always worry that they're going to repeat themselves, and I don't think they have. I think it is. Again, it is. Again, it feels very improvisational in nature. I know it's structured, but it feels very random, and that's kind of good. You know, because like before we had, you know, when they started, there was lots of tunes. You know, and I know the tunes. With this one, like I say, it's like sand through your fingers, but in a good way. You know. You know, I really thought, yeah, I really enjoyed it. And like I said, I've been playing it a lot because I've enjoyed it so much. So yeah, wow. In terms of a rating, I'm going to give this a very strong 4 Signals in the Dusk out of 5. That's 4 Signals in the Dusk out of 5, and it's utterly biased because, you know, I'm a big fan of them. That's not true, because I did give. I think it was their third album, and the Living Fields album. I don't know if I've reviewed that one, but I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of those, because, like I say, the electronica side of the band, you know, I always find a little bit weak and a little bit uninspiring. But that's just me. You might like it. I've got to say that, because everyone will jump on me in the comments. Not that they will on this one, because no one will watch this video, because nobody's interested in this. But I do it for the old faithful. I do it for you guys who might give it a go. You know, the ones who love to try new things, not the old folks who are here for the Pink Floyd and King Crimson reviews. I'm so cheeky. I'm such a cheeky man. But yes, anyway, I've been talking about, I've got to do it, Memory Streams by Portico Quartet, which is rather good. And this is like I say, the Dinked special edition. So if you want a fancy blue one, you better quickly rush out and get it before they all sell out. So yeah, don't forget you can help this channel by signing up to the Patreon, www.patreon.com/lock, and that really helps. You can pay me direct. I'm sure there's a link somewhere in the description to my PayPal account, because I'm a terrible e-beggar. No, but seriously, it helps. What else is there? There's the music.darrenlock.com, which is, well, laughable at best, but you know, it will take your mind off the end of the world, which is coming, I believe, according to everybody in the press. We're finished as a species, so you might as well go down listening to my turgid offerings. What else is there? Oh, social media. There's the twit face. See you on the twit face. That's about it, really. So yeah. Oh, and you've got to like and subscribe, haven't you? Or like and not subscribe, or dislike and subscribe. Any of those combinations, whatever turns you on, love. Whatever makes you horny, you do it. And on that, I think we'll leave it there. There's only one thing left to say, and by now, you know what that is, and that is prog on.